Performance TV, coming to you from Borla Commerce Park.
Welcome back to Performance TV. I've got a really cool project today. It's the Rock Smasher 2WayAir tire pressure control system. And what this system does, it inflates the tires to a certain desired pressure, all four at the same time to an even pressure. And you can deflate them all. If you're going off-roading and you want to adjust your tire pressure, one valve, a manual air dump, you can dump the air, bring it down to where you want to go off-roading tire pressure. When you're done, you want to go back on the highway, you supply the air to the system and inflate all four tires to a desired pressure. Has a manual adjustable air pressure regulator, so all four tires go back to an even temperature and you're back on the road. Now, you don't have to use this on an off-road vehicle. If you have an RV and let's say you're getting ready to go on your trip, you want to make sure all the tires are inflated to the right pressure, you can connect all your tires on the RV to the system, turn it on, walk away. When they get to the desired temperature, the air pressure regulator will go off and your tires are ready to roll. So we're going to put it on a Jeep Wrangler today for off-road purposes, and we're going to install that. But first I want to start assembling the control panel. There's going to be a lot of assembly I'm going to do before I put it on the vehicle just to make it a little simpler. So we're going to start with the control panel. It's really neat. It's got a push connect fitting here. It's got a bulkhead. We'll just run it through our control panel, put the nut on it and secure it. All right, we got that. Now we're going to put our manual air dump valve in here so that when you get to your system and you want to release all the air, you open up the dump valve and it releases the air in all four tires. Put a little Teflon tape on here to keep it from leaking. Screw this into there. All right, now we're going to put a air chuck on here. So if you want, you can fill the system all at one time through a central air supply, or you can do it individually if at a gas station or an air tank, however you want to do it. Now we'll put a couple of these Schrader valves in here. These are kind of neat. You can supply the air to the system with one of them, while the other one you can put a gauge on and check the pressures, or you can do it through here, either way. But the system is all tied together once we get it installed on the vehicle. All right, now we'll put the quick release fittings on the back of those. And that way all we have to do is connect our air lines to everything once we get it mounted on the car. Now our control panel's all together. You can dump the air out of the system right here, or you can connect an air supply and also fill the system here, or you can fill the system through this method here and also put a tire pressure gauge to manually check, see what the tire pressure is. Now we need to assemble the adjustable air regulator. Now this is able to adjust to a certain pressure, whatever desired pressure you want to pick. All you do is loosen the jam nut, screw it down some more for more pressure, and tighten it back up. You're able to put a tire pressure gauge on here to see what the system is at. So let's put this together real quick and get it ready to mount. Now we got all these mounted, we have to pick a location on the vehicle. Something easy to get access to. Should mount these two, you don't have to, but you can mount these in a similar location so you can see what's happening. You can listen to see when it pops off, and then you shut your air supply off. So we'll go find a place on the Jeep, get them mounted, then we'll run all of our polyurethane tubing. It also comes with sheets to protect it. You want to keep it away from heat. It will melt, but we'll put the sheets on it to protect it from rubbing on everything. That comes with all the mounts to run it nice and neat underneath the vehicle. We'll run the lines, plug in all of our fittings. We'll pick a mounting location for these Schrader valves on each corner by the tire, and then we'll make some tire whips to connect the tire to these. We'll plug it in and we'll air up our vehicle. We picked a really easy and convenient location for our control panel. We mount it right here on the front of the Jeep. We'll also put our air regulator on here as well. So finish tightening these up. We'll run some air lines, pick a couple spots on the vehicle, all four corners to mount our Schrader valves to connect to the tires, and we'll put this thing into use. We've got all of our polyurethane lines run underneath the vehicle that tie the whole system together. Now we're going to plug them into our control panel. When we get all these connected, super easy to connect into the push release fittings. Just like that. Put a couple wire ties around here to tie them all together. Now all we got to do is connect our air whips to the tires and power her up. Now that we have our Rock Smasher air system installed on the vehicle, we need to make the air whips that will connect the air system to the actual tire and wheel. So what we've done, we've measured how long we need to make them, where we're going to connect on the vehicle to the tire and how far that is. We're going to pull our polyurethane tubing out here, and I've got it measured out on the bench to right here. We'll take this little plastic cutter that comes with your kit, make sure we get a nice even cut. Simple as that. Now, you take your polyurethane hose, you put it into the push connect fittings, which I put into the fittings that are going to connect the tires. Just shove it in, simple as that. Do the other end, and we're ready to go. We'll just shove that on the tire, shove that into the supply system on the vehicle, and start airing up. All we do is take this quick connector, shove it on our Schrager valve underneath, give it a little turn, come up to the tire and wheel, shove it on, and it's all connected. Now you're ready to operate the system. Now that we've got the Rock Smasher air system all installed, it's time to show you how to use it. All you have to do to deflate the tires evenly is open this valve. It'll release all the air, let all 4 tires deflate evenly. When it's time to inflate your tires to the pressure you desired, close this valve, plug in an air system like this, open your valve, inflate the tires. When the pressure regulator goes off, you know they're at the set pressure. And there we go. Now disconnect your air supply, and you're ready to go off-roading. If you're in the need to inflate or deflate all 4 of your tires, check out Rock Smasher's 2-way air tire pressure control system. Go to 2WayAir.com. We'll be right back after these messages.